this is the Tornado V3 and this is the Tornado V4. Let's take a look at this one. They really did cut down the size of the Tornado V4 box. Look at all that space being cut down. Today, I'm going to be comparing the Tornado V4 with the Tornado V3 and see how much of an improvement they have made and see if it's good or not. Let's go ahead and unwrap this thing. Alright, here it is. The cube just falls out by itself. Alright, let's take a look inside. First, we're greeted with an X-Men Tornado V4 card. And then I noticed there's a change in the cube plasma design. It used to be this transparent box, but this thing breaks so easily that I wish that they have improved it. So let's see if they did. This is the cube, and that is the accessories. Let's look at the accessories. I'm gonna open it up and see what they have. I have a cube bag, which has very interesting material, but it's the same one as the Tornado V3. And next we have, what is this? A pamphlet to house off a cube. And then we have microfiber cloth. This is just how to solve a cube using the rule method. Oh, and this is the customizability. I'm going to be taking a look at this later. Then we have CFOP algorithms table. Oh, that's interesting. There's all the PLs and OLs and F2L. Oh wow. And finally, we have the screwdriver, which I believe is used to adjust the magnets. Let's now take a look at the cube. I'm going to figure out how to open this. I believe I press down here. Oh, it's magnetic. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. These are magnets. You can actually see the magnets from outside, which is cool. But the magnets are pretty strong. And this is the Pioneer version UV coated. Both my V4 and my V3 are the Pioneer version, so I'm just gonna compare and see which one is better. Alright, immediate notices, I noticed that the magnets have a big change. One has one magnet and the other has three magnets. So I'm just gonna go into first turns and see how it turns. Oh, this is pretty fast. But not as fast as some other cubes that you might try, but it is pretty fast and it's noticeable. You can hear the graininess because I just unboxed it out, but it will go away in a few minutes. I think this cube is really fast and it suits my turning style because I like to turn fast. Another big change in these two cubes is that one is frosted and one is UV coated. So the Tornado V4 reflects light a lot more than the V3. This will affect how the cube feels when performing in competitions, especially when you have sweaty hands. Immediately out of the box, I find that this cube is fast, but it is controllable. So I feel that this suits my turning style very well. The magnets right now are not very strong, so I might change it up a bit. Alright, I can already tell that I am going to upgrade to the Tornado V4. Let's read these instructions. So, we can change the magnets using the screwdriver, and the default is set at 3. Okay, the default setting for this cube is 3 from the inside and 3 from the outside. So 3 as the axis travel distance and 3 as the spring compression, which is the exact same as I have for the V3. So I'm probably not going to change it. I might change the magnets though, because right now they're a bit light and I want it to be a bit stronger. As you can see right now, the cube is getting deformed. Wait, let me focus a bit. As you can see, the cube can get deformed, something like that. So I'm just going to switch the magnets to a bit higher and see if that resolves the problem. Let's change the magnet strength. Right now, all of them are pointing to 3. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a line here and it points to 3. So that's the middle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to change it to 4 and see if it helps or not. Ooh, the magnets are attracting the screwdriver. So now I think that's a bit easier to adjust the strength. Okay, that is on 4. There is a click when you adjust it, so I think that will be a good indication. Because on the V3 there wasn't a click, so I didn't know if my cube has actually adjusted the magnets or not. So that's 4 on the white side. Let's change the yellow side now. Alright, that's the white and yellow. Let's do red and orange. Oh wait, red and orange has already adjusted. So that means you only need to adjust 8 of them. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, now that I have all of it on 4, let's try it out. Okay, the magnets are a bit stronger now. They are sticking. So if I just slightly deform a bit, it sometimes will snap back into its space. But I find this a lot more controllable because just now it doesn't feel like the magnets are there, but the magnets are definitely there now. I can definitely feel the strength of it after adjusting it to 4. Okay, one thing I did notice while solving is that whenever you corner cut, you will hear a loud snap when you do it, mainly because the cube is so soft but then the corner cutting is so loud. So let me just show you an example. So when I'm solving normally, and then corner cutting. So you can definitely hear the difference. The corner cutting is much louder and it can sometimes make you distracted, but I don't think it's a problem. Unlike the V3 where the cube itself is already pretty loud, the corner cutting doesn't really make a difference because it definitely sounds the same as the rest of the cube. With the V4, because it is much softer, you can hear each corner cut. Overall, first impressions of this cube is a really good cube. I think it's definitely an improvement from the V3, and this will definitely be my main from now on. It does still feel pretty the same as the V3, but it does have a bit of its distinct features, such as its snappiness when doing the corner cutting, but I find it relatively good. Alright, let's lube this cube and see how good it gets, because now it's still a bit grainy and sandy. I'm gonna get my lube out, and let's drop a few drops into it. Go to the other side. 4, 5, 6. Alright. That's it. Now let's break in the cube. Alright, this cube is breaked in, and now let's do a few solves. It does feel a lot better. It doesn't feel very grainy. And so I'm just gonna do a few solves now. Ooh. The M moves. I had that exact problem just now when I'm doing the solves. I think the M moves are just so very light. It's very easy to turn. Sometimes I just overshoot or undershoot, and I think that might be a bit of a problem, but I'll just get used to it anyways. I don't think it will take much time to switch from the V3 to V4, mainly because they're still very similar. They're trying to preserve what the V3 success. So I'm just gonna do a bit more turning and see if this can become my main now. I'm pretty sure, very likely, that this will be my main, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.